Hey YouTube, this is Silver City Dude. I'm hoping this video will help new stackers who might not recognize a scam when they see one. Even old stackers, whoever you are, nobody wants to get scammed. Check it out. In my last video, I spoke about how I received junk mail in the literal sense, where I received an advertisement for 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle coins for $126 a piece. Being that the spot price of gold was well over $1,400, I figured this just had to be a scam. After deducing a low probability of me being hoodwinked, I took advantage of this offer. However, what I seen in the recent newspaper, I almost knew instantly that whoever fell into this would be sorry soon. I remember seeing a similar advertisement, if not the same advertisement, in another publication. I instantly knew that this was a propaganda piece as soon as I looked at this picture that you're currently looking at. These guys carrying all of this bullion to make it look like you're really getting a good deal. Of course it's going to make you look. It definitely made me look, so I decided to see what was going on with this. In the areas that look like the Mueller report, I'm going to substitute for Silver City just so it doesn't sound so weird. Silver City zip codes turn up silver for residents. Sealed vault bags full of heavy silver bars are actually being handed over to the first Silver City residents who find their zip code listed in today's publication and call before the 48-hour deadline ends to claim the bags full of valuable silver. Novice stackers, not to be confused with novice stacker, may not realize the red flags that are jumping out all over the page. One red flag at the top is that it says special advertisement feature. A company like Walmart, for example, you would definitely know they were advertising. The other thing is the exaggerated headline. We spoke about the sensationalized picture. Even when you look at the top before the article starts where it says nationwide, that's a generic location. That's a red flag. And even when the article begins, it says national, which should make you question, what does it mean? Is it national? Does it belong to the government? Just like the Federal Reserve implies that it has something to do with the government, but most of us know it has very little to do, if nothing to do, with our federal government. Operators at the National Silver Hotline are struggling to keep up with all the calls. That's because silver vault bags loaded with a small fortune of .999 pure silver bars are now being handed over to everyone who beats the 2-day order deadline. It's like a modern day gold rush. Silver City residents will be hoarding all the silver bars they can get their hands on for the next 2 days. This comes as no surprise after the standard state minimum set by the Federated Mint dropped 42%, going from $50 per bar to just $29, making these silver vault bags a real steal, said Mary Ellen Withrow, the Emeritus 40th Treasurer of the United States of America. As executive advisor to the private Federated Mint, I get paid to deliver breaking news, and here's the best part. This is great news for Silver City residents because it's the lowest ever state minimum set by the Federated Mint, said Withrow. The only thing residents need to do is find their zip code on the distribution list printed in today's publication. If their zip code is on the list, they need to immediately call the National Silver Hotline before the 2-day order deadline ends. Residents who do are cashing in on the record low state minimum set by the Federated Mint. This is a real steal for residents because each silver vault bag loaded with 10 Silver City State silver bars is normally set at $500, which is the standard $50 per heavy half-ounce bar state minimum set by the Federated Mint. But here's the good news. Residents who call today get the lowest ever state minimum set by the Federated Mint of just $290 for each Silver City Silver Vault bag, which is just $29 per bar, as long as they call the National Silver Hotline at 1-866-874-7770, extension FMM 1933, before the deadline ends. Phone lines open at precisely 8:30 a.m. this morning and are expected to be flooded by Silver City residents looking to cash in on the lowest ever state minimum set by the Federated Mint to date. That's why Silver City area residents who find their zip code on the distribution list today are being urged to call immediately. Since this special advertising announcement can't stop dealers and collectors from hoarding all the new 2019 edition Silver City State silver bars they can get their hands on, the Federated Mint had to set a strict limit of 3 jumbo silver ballistic bags per resident. These are the bags everyone's trying to get because they contain 10 individual silver vault bags each. Everyone who gets these will feel like they just hit the jackpot. Residents who want to cash in on the lowest ever state minimum set by the private Federated Mint better hurry. That's because in 2 days, the state minimum for these heavy half-ounce Silver City State silver bars returns to the normal state minimum set by the Federated Mint of $50 per bar, Withrow said. We're bracing for all the calls and doing the best we can, but with just hours left before the deadline ends, residents lucky enough to find their zip code listed in today's publication need to immediately call the National Silver Hotline, Withrow said. As you can see, there's more sensationalized advertising. Silver hits rock bottom. Everyone's scrambling to get the silver vault bags, each loaded with 10 solid .99 pure silver state bars before they're all gone. That's because the standard state minimum set by the private Federated Mint dropped 42%, going from $50 per bar to just $29, which is a real steal. So from here on out, I'm just going to talk a little bit about why this is just a straight up scam if you look at it. I do believe the products might be good products per se. However, when you're talking about the garbage of what they're spewing about this state minimum set by the Federated Mint, they kept saying that over and over and over. This should definitely put you on scam alert, because it doesn't say that the state set a state minimum. It's this shadow company that set this minimum. Additionally, peppered all through this article, they like to talk about Mary Ellen Withrow. She was the treasurer under President Bill Clinton. Other than that, she's about 90 years old. Not to say that people who are 90 years old are not capable of doing things, but you have to ask yourself, what is her real involvement? What is she doing? So I'm hoping that this has been helpful for you all. Old and new collectors, stackers, please like, share, and subscribe. Silver City Dude out.